Most people imagine becoming a millionaire as the moment when every financial worry disappears. But the reality is often far more complex because reaching seven figures changes the nature of financial decisions rather than eliminating them. The conversation quietly shifts from earning money to managing it, from chasing opportunities to protecting purchasing power, and from thinking about the next paycheck to thinking about the next decade. That transition is rarely discussed because popular culture prefers dramatic success stories over the slower, less glamorous work of maintaining wealth. One of the biggest misconceptions is that $1 million automatically creates lifelong financial security. In reality, the number itself tells us very little until we consider where someone lives, how the money is invested, inflation, taxes, and annual spending. $1 million earning modest long-term returns while supporting a restrained lifestyle can last for many years. Yet the exact same amount can disappear surprisingly quickly if expenses continue to rise alongside income. Wealth is therefore less about the size of the account and more about the relationship between assets, cash flow, and behavior. Behavior becomes increasingly important because every financial decision now carries an opportunity cost. Spending $50,000 is no longer simply spending money. It is also giving up the future growth that money might have produced over many years. This shift changes how many wealthy individuals evaluate purchases. Instead of asking whether they can afford something, they often ask what they must sacrifice in future value to own it today. That psychological change is subtle, yet it influences countless everyday decisions. There is also an unexpected emotional challenge. As assets grow, preserving them often becomes more important than expanding them. People naturally feel the pain of losing money more intensely than the satisfaction of gaining the same amount, a principle well documented in behavioral economics. This can make even financially successful individuals surprisingly cautious, sometimes avoiding reasonable risks because protecting accumulated wealth feels psychologically safer than pursuing additional returns. History offers similar patterns. Families, businesses, and entire civilizations have repeatedly discovered that building wealth and preserving wealth require different skills. Economic history is filled with fortunes created during periods of innovation, only to be diminished later through excessive confidence, changing markets, or failure to adapt. The lesson is that wealth is never a permanent destination. It is a system that demands continuous attention and thoughtful decision-making. Perhaps the most overlooked reality is that becoming a millionaire rarely changes who someone fundamentally is. Financial habits, emotional responses, and personal values usually remain remarkably consistent. Someone who struggled to control spending before accumulating wealth often continues facing similar temptations afterward, while someone who consistently planned for the future usually carries those habits into larger financial decisions. Money amplifies existing behaviors more often than it transforms them. The deeper lesson is that the true milestone is not reaching a particular number, but developing the judgment required to manage whatever resources you have. $1 million may represent an important financial achievement, yet the habits that build resilience, patience, disciplined spending, and long-term thinking remain valuable regardless of the balance in an account. In the end, lasting financial stability depends less on achieving a specific figure and more on understanding the systems, psychology, and mathematics that continue operating long after the milestone has been reached.